Folks, when I tell you I've been trying to shoot this video forever, I've been taping it and deleting it and taping it and deleting it because I have so much to say about the situation. I find it completely abhorrent that this trainer took the opportunity to intentionally humiliate and embarrass Janelle, not only in front of her group of friends, the sister wives, Mary, Robin, and Christine, but knowing that there's a camera crew standing there and that this scene will be filmed and aired on national television. The idea that you are a professional, sir, is laughable. This isn't how you treat your clientele, hopefully. Because I understand you're trying to sell. I belong to a lot of gyms. I've been working out most of my life. I'm an old guy now, and I've been in the gym longer than some people have been alive. And I'm telling you that what you did was counterproductive to what you say your objective is. Your entire objective was to be honest with Janelle and try to get her to be inspired to come to the gym. That's the best possible case scenario. The truth of the matter is your honesty wasn't honesty, it was cruelty. You're going to be 40% over your body BMI, you have 44% body fat. What is that in front of these women? Are you serious? And then you're going to tell her you're going to be sad and depressed and lonely and heartbroken. You're not going to live long and you're going to die. Like, what the... The first instance of this, one, I encourage people, especially new people to the gym. It's always nice to have a buddy, a workout friend, or a group of people that you come with because those people will hold you accountable. How do they hold you accountable? If you rely on yourself to go to the gym and you normally don't go to the gym and it's not a habit yet, what happens is you tend to say, I won't go tonight, I'll go tomorrow. Then after tomorrow comes, Wednesday comes, and by the time you hit Wednesday and you made excuses, you say, you know what, the hell with it, I'm just going to go ahead and finish out the week. I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to have my last meal, my last bit of fun, and then I'm going to start fresh on Monday. And then Monday comes and you just start rolling the excuses. And then before you know it, you have a gym membership, you're paying the fat tax. I call the fat tax the gym memberships that you don't use. I paid the fat tax many months. Because like I said, I've gone to the gym for a long time and you're on and off. Even people who love going, you're on and off. You find yourself going and all of a sudden you take a week or two off or it turns into a month or two and you paid 2 months and you haven't been at all. That happens. But the thing with the gym and the thing I would encourage you to keep in mind, even whether it's the gym or your nutrition, you don't, just because you're not doing it perfectly, doesn't mean that you can't keep going. Doesn't mean that you just can't start right back up. You missed last week, you missed last month. You can go today. You don't have to wait till next Monday to get started. Your body don't care, trust me. And as far as your meals are concerned, when push comes down to shove, even with nutrition, you don't have to be perfect all the time. In fact, it's a lifestyle. You're not trying to go on a diet. You're trying to create a lifestyle change. And what that means is because you're going to, instead of maybe eating fast food 7 nights a week, including your lunches and everything else, you're going to start making changes in your life so that way you can make better choices. And we can't forget the key part of having a lifestyle, and that's having a life. You're going to go to birthday parties. You're going to go to graduation parties. You're going to want that extra slice of cake after a meal at some point. We can't sit here and pretend like if you're all in or you're all out. That's a recipe for disaster. It doesn't encourage anybody. What I saw this guy do was take a situation. Okay, fine. You look at Janelle, and maybe in her particular situation, because she reminds me of a lot of people especially people who first start the gym. They start going to the gym. They're not really excited about it. They feel very self-conscious about being there. They're not sure about maybe what equipment does what, or what exercise they should do, how many, what rep range, what weights, how to do it, how to, execute the workouts that they want to achieve, and they're already nervous about it. You making them feel self-conscious about the situation does not improve the possibility that they want to keep coming. If anything, you make them want to come less. You make them want to participate less. And that doesn't benefit them. And for a trainer, that doesn't benefit you. In many cases, folks, the very blunt part about it is trainers are tools. And sometimes those tools can be utilized for one or two reasons. One, if you have no idea what you're doing, a trainer can get you on pace. They can give you a workout program that you can execute and you will do it. Two, if you maybe hit a plateau or you have an objective that you like to achieve, the trainer might be able to assist you with that. But for the most part, we have to keep in mind, regardless of a trainer, regardless of a chef, and whatever you're doing, the bottom line is, in order for you to experience any real change when it comes to your physicality, you have to have, first and foremost, consistency. You have to have consistency with your workouts. You have to have consistency with your diet and nutrition. And number two, and this is very important, regardless of who you have working you out, pick a program, get on a program, do that program for 3 months. Then you make changes. Do the program for 3 months. Then you make changes. So you have something that you do, go there for 3 months, do that thing. Don't jump on every new thing that you see on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram. Because a lot of times they're content creators, much like I'm a content creator. And as a content creator, I'm telling you that you're always looking to create new content and you're trying to create something interesting. You're trying to give people different perspectives, ideas, or advice that maybe they haven't heard before. And when it comes to fitness, the truth of the matter is a lot of the basic movements are the best movements. And unfortunately, a lot of those basic movements that are the best are not flashy. They're not exciting to watch. They're just very straightforward. So content creators a lot of times will try to give you the quick and dirty or something real flashy. Or they give you the big, oh, if you have this kind of body type, then this is the exercise you should do. And you should try to stay away from cardio, but you need to do the cardio and do the HIIT cardio and this, blah, blah, blah. Well, push comes down to shove, especially if you're just starting out and especially if you're significantly overweight. The easiest thing to do, start basic things like walking. Walking is fantastic cardio. It's easier on the joints. It's easier for you to move around, and it doesn't create a lot of stress. Don't go out and start doing Biggest Loser where they have them trying to run and do wind sprints and box jumps where there's a possibility you can get hurt and injured. That's ridiculous because all that happens is if you get hurt, especially when you're starting out and especially before you develop that love for the gym, all that's going to happen is you're going to stop going. You're going to get hurt. You're going to try to heal up. Then when it's time to go back to the gym, you're going to remember that time. Oh, yeah, remember that time I lost my damn mind, went to the gym and tried some crazy stuff and I got hurt? I remember how much that hurt. I don't want to go through that again, and you're not going to go. And it's going to be detrimental. And on top of that, if you did start progressing, and especially if you're on a crash diet, you're not only going to put back all the weight that you lost, but the weight's going to bring a friend, and you're going to go up maybe 5, 10, 20 pounds. Just trying to heal or recover from that injury. So we have to be smart about how we work out. Also, you can't threaten people or scare people into motivation. Basic excitement motivation doesn't work. First of the year, the gym fills up like nobody's business. That's the heaviest time. The first month after the first year, January is full as hell. But then all the motivation goes away and it comes down to the work. And not everybody wants to do it. So by the first or second week of February, the gym is damn near empty. And it doesn't fill back up until everybody says, oh yeah, I got a gym membership that I've been paying that fat tax. Now I want to get the beach body, get ripped washboard abs so I can go down and impress all the people at the beach. Then the gym fills back up. But what we have to do is we just have to stay consistent. And you just have to be better than you were before. Take a picture of yourself. Look at yourself when you started so that way you can keep track of how you look. And you can appreciate all the work that you put in and the results that you've been getting. Because the truth of the matter is you'll have little changes throughout the time that you work out. And that's part of the thing that, the scary stuff and the hyper excitement motivation, why it doesn't work. Because when it comes to working out and exercises, you'll have little changes throughout time, over time. And as you get these little changes, you're going to see and be there for those changes so you won't recognize how different you look. It's just almost like when you get older and then all of a sudden you look in the mirror and be like, what the hell? Who that fat guy? Oh God, that's me. Like, that's how it works. Because you gradually put on the weight and then you'll gradually take it off. It's the same way. And stay away from the overnight sound too good to be true stuff. If they could make you lose 40, 50 pounds in 3 weeks, then everybody would be in shape. There's no program that's going to do that for you. It took you a little while to put the weight on. It's going to take you a little while to take the weight off. But enjoy the process. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves about this entire episode. There's an aspect of what I saw when I watched the trainer in talking to Janelle. He treated her like, okay, fine. You stepped on the scale and you noticed that the number on the scale, that number was going up. And apparently he thinks in his dull, Grimlock mind that because the number on the scale is going up, her IQ, apparently that number is dropping. To make room for the fat cells, I guess. I don't know what this dude is thinking. And he was talking to her like she's dumb. She knows where she is. Trust me, she knows where she is. It's not like he pulled her up and she was standing in line at the buffet waiting for the fried chicken to hit the deck or the roast beef to come out, and she was going to start, making roast beef sandwiches using fried chicken as bread and putting gravy on it. Like, that's not where you caught her. So the whole you need to do better, make better choices, she's in the gym. She's already made the choice to come. She's already on board. You're singing to the choir. She's in. So it's your job to keep her in. Once she's in the pew, you got to keep her butt in the seat and give her that motivation, give her that inspiration, give her that knowledge so that she can do it for herself. And that's a big part of it. If you ever hire a trainer, you want to make sure that the trainer you hire will give you the knowledge and information so that you don't need that trainer anymore and you can do it for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are going to be the one who has to do the workout. You are going to be the one that has to do the food. You got to eat it, and then you got to have to burn it off. The trainer can't do it. A chef can't do it for you. You got to do it for yourself. My name is James. This has been my take on reality, and I'm out. 'Cause I've been living life right like I